I do have faith that President Biden will come to his promise of the 40 million borrowers that student debt cancellation will happen, especially with repayment starting back in October. Repayment should not happen until student debt cancellation happens, and we want to make that very clear today. It is sad to see that the Supreme Court ruled as it did today, especially coming off the brink of yesterday. But I do believe that we will continue to fight, and we will win before the end of this year.
The Supreme Court today rejected President Biden's $400 billion plan to forgive student loans for roughly 43 million Americans.
So let me be clear. For Republicans in Congress, it's not about reducing the deficit. It's not about fairness in forgiving loans. It's only about forgiving loans they have to pay. Today, the Supreme Court sided with them. I believe the court's decision to strike down my student debt relief program was a mistake, was wrong. I'm not going to stop fighting to deliver borrowers what they need, particularly those at the bottom end of the economic scale. So we need to find a new way.
The Supreme Court decision today was written by Chief Justice John Roberts, who said that the administration didn't have the authority, without Congress specifically saying it did, to wipe away so much student debt. He noted that 20 million people would have had their debt completely erased. The plan would have erased up to $10,000 of debt for most people and up to $20,000 for Pell Grant recipients. The administration based its plan on a federal law passed in 2003 known as the HEROES Act. It was initially passed really to make sure that service members fighting wars in Iraq and Afghanistan weren't essentially financially harmed by their military service. Chief Justice John Roberts said a 2003 federal law that the administration relied on was not enough. Justice Elena Kagan wrote a dissenting opinion for the court's 3 liberal justices in which she said the court had taken upon itself the authority that really belonged to the administration and Congress. She said that that 2003 law known as the HEROES Act provided enough authority for the administration to act as it did.
First, I'm announcing today a new path consistent with today's ruling to provide student debt relief to as many borrowers as possible, as quickly as possible. We will ground this new approach in a different law than my original plan, the so-called Higher Education Act. That will allow Secretary Cardona, who's with me today, to compromise, waive, or release loans under certain circumstances. This new path is legally sound. It's going to take longer, but in my view, it's the best path that remains to providing for as many borrowers as possible with debt relief. Today's decision has closed one path. Now we're going to pursue another. I'm never going to stop fighting for you. We'll use every tool at our disposal to get you the student debt relief you need and reach your dreams. It's good for the economy. It's good for the country. It's going to be good for you.